want to ask about the Malaysian Media Council. One of the main agendas of the council is to self-regulate. Do you agree that with the setting up of the council, the Media Council, the media are more shackled in a way, because now we have the Code of Conduct Committee as well, of which both me and Farah are heading. Because now, apart from the council, we still have PPA, we still need licensing, we have to adhere to MCMC rules as well. There are so many rules, defamation lagi kan. I'm just wondering, what are your plans?
About the media, I agree. I mean, the whole idea of having this council is to give more space towards freedom, towards media freedom. But as always we say, it's unbridled freedom. I mean, you go and accuse people. I mean, people ask, oh, Anwar, why are you taking up cases? People say I'm Israeli agent. I mean, do you allow that? Oh, then I have to then sue. So you want me to spend half my life as Prime Minister in the courts. So what do? I just lodge a report. And the police take necessary action. It's not getting freedom. People criticize me every day. I don't take action. They attack now on the appointment of the ministers. I mean, to me, this is political, fair. We will have reserve our right to reply and respond. So the code of conduct, I think, should not be, I'm not familiar with the details, but I agree with you. It should not be seen to be too restrictive to the whole idea of media freedom. Because the whole idea of media council, as I understand from the beginning when Fahmi brought it up, is to ensure that there's feeling of responsibility, they manage and themselves, and they know the limits fair. But I agree with you, it should not be perceived or more so affect this whole vision or freedom, media freedom position or policy that we strongly urge. All right?
I'd just like to do a follow-up question to an earlier question on the Media Council by my colleague Esther. So, considering that the Media Council is supposed to be overseeing how media in Malaysia operates and setting standards for code of conduct and all of that, is the government considering maybe to repeal older acts like the PPPA and also what some argue would be overly broad prescriptions under the MCMC Act that limits how the media can operate, especially considering you have already existing laws like Sedition Act and defamation to deal with whatever issues that are, deemed not correct. Thank you.
Let me be very frank here. I mean, we leave it to the Media Council to give this advice. But what are the set parameters? You must enhance the level of freedom, media freedom in this country. What are the limitations? Still, the race, religious card. To me, people say, well, Anwar is not consistent. It's not true. Royalty is something else that's beyond us. They've insisted that since they are not players, they can respond as other politicians can, so they want to be given that reprieve. But if you continue to use every single issue from a race card, these people should be questioned. Never mind what laws, what amended laws. Because to my mind, you can talk about freedom, you can talk about economic growth, but I don't want to sacrifice security of this country. It sounds like the reactionary, but I don't want to use this also to condone some unnecessary actions. I mean, there have been some cases that the police took action, and I've advised them, don't. When it comes to, for example, burning Anwar's photo or calling Anwar, Turun Anwar, whatever. I said, no, let it be. But of course, there's a limit when you say, you go and say that he, as I said just now, he has AIDS. Okay, he's a paid agent of Israel. I mean, there are also some limits, you know. I mean, so I think whilst we should not use these instances to curb freedom, okay, which means the Media Council has this task of advising them on where are the specific legislation or parts of the legislation or provisions that inhibit freedom. You can advise. Now I will certainly convey it to the Cabinet and to Fahmi to take up seriously the recommendations. But of course, we need some very responsible media too, because everybody is competing, and they can be champion of their various races and factions. It can be nasty for the country. We went through hell. People tend to forget the fact that this is a multiracial, multireligious country. So allow some space, but you must also draw the line. Is this a statement to curb? No. But at least to recommend to us what are the limits. You tell us. It's not the Ministry of Home Affairs. Let the Media Council advise us what you think should be the line drawn, to be drawn. Baik.